guys, we're playing part 2 of winning the series in 2K, and I'm actually very excited for this. I can force win. We're not doing that. We're playing the game out. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I just did a trade and I hope. Up. Where's LeBron James? Oh, LeBron James, because LeBron wouldn't be on 2 teams, like. You know, so LeBron James is on the Lakers. Just
Welcome
the Lakers,
everyone.
not the Cavs. Since he left the Cavs for the Lakers.
It's the first.
Oh, it's an NBA Cup, so it doesn't really count
some injuries.
as much.
Here's a look at
NBA Cup's a pretty hard cup.
And you
I want to
hope
win
to
this.
be healthy to
Starting
start the
lineups,
season.
let's go, Travis.
Both teams find themselves at less than full strength.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've
Oh,
got Kevin
man, that was a
Herter,
close
Patrick
one.
Williams out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Tristan Thompson is out there with Mobley. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Here's Scott. Okay, look out! Man! Wow! Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Oh, if
Seriously,
LeBron was
that could
actually
end up
like
being
in
one of the
here,
best dunks
bro,
of the
there
year.
would be
Richard, when it comes
it would
to
be
the
a
Bulls,
dunk
they have one of the
contest.
most committed fan
It would be a
bases
dunk
in the league.
contest.
Yeah, the
honestly.
Chicago
I'm just throwing the marbles. It would be a dunk contest.
Routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Scott can't get it to go. Left side, Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
I
Using
gotta
that
not
quick
play down.
first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
That one falls.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Mitchell. Unloads from 13. Scott with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Oh no, I
Three,
just gave him a
3
free one.
shots,
Yeah.
3 baskets. Great
It's
efficiency
6-7.
so far.
Such a
No.
consistent shooter. Garland
As I
has
said in the
worked
first
so
video, I
hard
said,
to make
what if
shots.
it's 6-7?
Wagner
Get
with a
out.
pass to Scott. No good with the
Oh,
triple.
bro.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Garland, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Scott. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Garland for 3. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 10 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Scott. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
The Bulls have gotten
I don't
5
know,
of
Terry.
7
Oh,
shots to
Terry
fall.
was a trade, right?
Outside
let's go.
Herter. Here's Terry. He hits the
Yeah, Terry!
iron and
Terry!
sinks it.
Terry! You're the goal on our team. You're the goal on our team. Terry is actually
Garland.
fast, unlike these
Coming
other
off
ones.
21 points in his last outing. And stolen by Williams. To
Terry,
the
Terry,
inside.
Terry, Terry, where are you? Where are you? Nice, nice,
Here's
nice,
Terry.
nice, nice.
Drains the triple.
Oh!
5 points in the game.
I'm
He's
so glad we
consistent from out
accepted that
there,
trade.
especially when you give him that kind of
Terry is super
Garland
good
finds
at
Mobley.
threes. What about stealing?
Looking to win the run, and that's 2
He
points
just
on
fell
the
apart.
layup.
The nice touch
Terry
from the
just fell
interior.
apart.
Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point
somebody
shot,
give him
he
a
is
cup of
most
glass.
likely going to be
Bro
more
is-
of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's
He
got
hits
to
his
be able
dunk.
to stretch it from 3.
Okay, he didn't hit
Terry's
the
shot
dunk.
is good.
He doesn't miss a
They're just
shot.
getting pushed around inside.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. That one falls.
Oh
Nice
man,
setup by
I
Mitchell.
almost saw it.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Scott passes to Terry.
Let's see. Terry can actually dunk.
It's
Oh,
rebounded
his
by
first
Cleveland.
shot missed.
Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble.
Let's see, let's
it
see,
led
let's
to
see.
an ugly loss.
They
Sorry,
had to
over here.
rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Here's Terry. 10 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What about free
Chicago
throws?
shooting their first shots
He's
from the free throw line
fast.
tonight. First one
Honestly,
falls.
oh,
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wade,
Oh, it's
he's
first one
checked in
missed.
for Thompson. Struess comes in for Hunter. Okoro is checked in for Mitchell. And
Oh, what are you
Jerome
doing?
subbed in for Darius Garland. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for one.
Here's Terry. 11 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Terry, I thought you were going to be the GOAT for the team for like threes.
Here's
bro.
Jerome.
Guess I was
From
wrong.
deep, Struess.
I'm gonna hit that shit.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls out in front. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor,
Travis, show
getting
your
out
talent.
in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Kevin Herter out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Wagner, and it's Scott in at the 1. And Grant for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending. What do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure
What
on
did
the
bro?
rim.
Bro, just hold the
Look
ball.
at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds. There is big room for improvement.
Go ahead, big fella, throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Shots
Thank
good
you.
by Scott.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point
Bro
guard Darius
bumped my
Garland
shot,
said,
so I
"We've only
actually
spent a year
made it."
and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having
What
our
level
own legacy. We're just
crazy?
trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with
He
that,
chokes
Allie.
out.
Thank you. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thank you, BA. Story right now is with the Orlando Magic making some early season roster adjustments. They made a deal for Kobe White. I'm told they wanted some length in the backcourt, and the 6'5" White can play either the 1 or the 2. White texted me he's fired up, he's excited, and he feels like this team is a great fit.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Okoro. Here's Jerome. Chicago with a rebound. Scott's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Herter. Wagner outside. Here's Terry. Fires the three. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wait, number 1 or Terry, you want to call him?
Here's Jerome.
He's number
Hasn't
2
got
of
one to
having
fall
most
yet.
points.
And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just one
I'm
foul
about to
now
call
away
it.
from the penalty.
I'm about to call it.
Here's Hunter. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Here's Garland.
Wait. Did we trade Garland? The guy that looks like Holiday from the Lakers. I mean, sorry, no. Oh my God, from the Celtics.
Cleveland again missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's
think
perfect
so.
in the mid-range.
And Graham, when
Oh,
you
if
look
I
at
knew,
Darius
I
Garland,
wouldn't.
he has
Well,
a
actually,
very
you know what?
polished
Terry's
offensive
good.
game.
Absolutely.
You know what? I
He's
would've
great at
switched.
creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Mobley driving to the basket, and Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Evan Mobley.
Why are you blazing that, bro?
Here's Scott, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And after putting
big
it down, he dangles
Please.
from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jerome grabs the miss.
No!
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Steps back. The kick to Hunter for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I mean, they kind of deserve
Hunter's
that,
got
bro.
himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Going inside.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Kenny Atkinson
Wait. Oh,
has
yeah.
called a timeout. He's going to gather the...
Hold on, let me see if we have him on the team. Nope. We don't. He got sold.
troops and talk it over. For the Cavaliers, Okeke comes in for Mobley, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Garland for 3.
Oh, I thought we got it.
Again, Garland missing. Bulls leading by 10. Outside Herter. Here's Terry. Terry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines.
Oh,
He's
wow,
a big
how
part of their floor spacing.
I almost just
Yeah,
fell.
you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Wait, I had to make the
Mitchell.
2-2-2 score speedrun video.
Ball there,
Oh my
Mitchell
god.
getting those 3
I
points
completely
back.
forgot about that for the whole day.
Here's Scott.
Why'd I do that?
Tried to
Wait,
answer
I
back,
actually
but
almost
that 3
did
is
that.
off the mark.
Impressed.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Strus outside. Rebound by Terry.
You ain't making that?
36 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Let me stop wasting time.
Takes a 3.
I bricked it.
Hunter
okay,
with the
get
rebound.
it. Waste time
Hunter's
two.
got 4
Waste time
rebounds
two.
now. Here's Garland. From
Oh, you didn't
13
really
feet,
waste time,
down
babe.
it goes.
That's enough. That's
Garland's
enough.
got 12 points.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his moves. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Once you see that
Here's
says 2
Scott.
seconds, I'm.
Last game out, he had 44. And timeout is called by Billy.
We're hitting a buzzer
Moment
beater.
to rest and confer on the game
What
plan.
is the move I'm
He
doing?
recognized his players were
We're hitting a
fatigued
buzzer beater.
and needed time to
We're
catch their
hitting a
breath.
buzzer beater. We're hitting a buzzer beater. We're hitting a buzzer beater. Oh, yes. We're gonna hit a buzzer beater with Scott.
Off the inbound pass. And so that's the end of the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 8. And
Bro,
they'll
this
step
is
away
an
briefly,
NBA
but
Cup
get
and
you
we're
right
winning.
back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please bring your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from measuring up the shot.
He feels like I feel like he's nervous.
Give it up for the participant.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Cavaliers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
I just realized Scott only has 20 points. We need him to have 60. What am I doing with Scott? We need 60 with him. I remember one game we got like
And
60.
we played through the first half. Plenty of
I think
basketball
one game
left
we
in
got
this
like
one.
80 with Steph. Wait, why am I talking about Steph? Wait!
Chicago
We ended
leading
up
by 8.
hitting-
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
Are
That was
you?
back when Butler and Rose
What?
were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in
Scott,
mediocrity
you gotta hit
ever
everything.
since.
You gotta hit
And right
everything.
now,
Colin, this
they
is
are
three.
desperate for a breakthrough
Nope,
season.
still.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Mobley out there with DeAndre
You think you
Hunter.
could just
And
take a
it's
seat?
Thompson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the
shortcut?
Cavs.
You think you're gonna
And
take it?
keeping us updated from the sideline, Allen DeForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number
You
45
think you're
because
gonna
that was
take
Michael
that?
Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Cavaliers trail by 13. Spins to the middle. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. Hunter's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Garland, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Scott. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Scott passes to Terry. And the 3-pointer goes. Terry's got 22 points. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania.
We don't miss a
What do you
game.
have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Garland, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He's got 16.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The ball's knocked loose. And there's the drive. Yes, it's good. Scott's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Garland. Williams grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Down low. Here's Scott. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Scott's got 35 in the game. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Mitchell's shot
I
is
think the
good.
Gatorade means they're like in their rookie
Or
year.
else he will punish you right off the catch.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the
doing
last 2
some block.
years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Bulls leading by 17. Outside Hunter.
Trying to
Three-pointer.
get flashy.
Gets the 3 to fall. Hunter's got 8 points.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Outside Herter. Pass to Scott. Over Garland. Scott can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the shot is good by Garland.
Travis
He's got 18.
took it.
It's interesting.
Giddy
They
went in
definitely had more
when
attempts
like
in the
crowd,
first half.
but
Not
now
sure why they went away
Travis
from
did.
it.
Scott can't get it to go.
Let me show what
And here
he
comes
did.
Cleveland.
He did a
It's been 8
whee!
unanswered for them. Mitchell misses. There's the drive. Good on the shot. Scott's got
This is
37.
literally what he did.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're
That
really
mother
gonna
app
put his
really
foot
had to do
on
it
the
like that
pedal.
time, bro.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Bulls,
What do you mean out
they've
of
got Mo
hand? They're
Wagner,
like
Kevin
10.
Herter out there with Patrick Williams. And
Okay,
it's Scott
well, not
in at
10
the
now.
point.
Getting
Yeah,
better
around
at
11,
recognizing
11.
when his teammates
Behind.
are open. Garland, great time right there.
It isn't out of hand.
Scott can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No. No. What? There's?
Here's Jerome. Garland, he's open. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
What if you accept a trade and then you're like, I want to take
Here's
the
Scott,
trade back?
guarded by
Are you
Garland.
allowed to
And
do
he
that?
goes in for the dunk.
The reverse slam, That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. The free ball. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Good work there as it goes. Garland's got 20.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Here's Scott, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Garland for 3. Hits the three-pointer. 23 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Scott. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Didn't get a 3 in the
It's
first half, but now
67.
he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Here's Jerome. Back to Thompson. Now here's Garland. And they're out
Okay,
the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Oh man, he's
All
feeling
right,
it this
we need to
quarter.
make it
He should be looking
69
to get
again,
him
bro.
going every trip down the floor.
And the only way we do that,
Scott, that one goes.
69.
47 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Hunter on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And there's the rejection. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland for 3. Thompson passes to Jerome. Can't cash it in from close range. Bulls leading by 12. Launches it from deep. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland now, time running out. The floater. Shots blocked.
No more fire. No more fire. I should be that fire right now on
3.5
Travis.
minutes have passed here in the 4th. Williams passes to Herter. Here's Scott. And he makes it on the layup. Scott's got 49 in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Herter. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls leading by 14. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Scott. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. That one's good for 2. Scott's got 51. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Be hot if I make
And they
this.
were really able to find
Man,
the
you want to
mismatches
get
they
fouled?
wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the
Oh,
Bulls.
yeah.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Here's Scott. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 5, Sam Merrill.
Sounds like he's in big leagues. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh, you got the ball.
35
I'm definitely
seconds left in the
scared.
fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Wade.
Was he
Okoro
like
on
the
wing.
next
The
LeBron
three is up.
James? Like the LeBron James
one
of
is
the
off.
Cavaliers or something? Or some...
So it's Chicago now. They led the game at one point by 20. And it's Giddey missing. Here's Jerome.
Come on, pass to him. Man. You
So no
fucking
problem for
staller,
Chicago
bro.
as they get the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson.
Scott's playing the
Thanking
game.
you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
Man, he never misses a player of the game. Oh man. Whoops. Well, do we want to play this game? We definitely have not much to go. Oh, we have a lot to go. I'll see you guys in the next video and watch part 3. Sorry, I'll see you guys in part 3. Sorry again. Cut 2. See you guys in part 3 of the NBA, whatever you want to call it, lectures of winning the league. See you guys in part 3. Peace.